Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Madden 18 and to my rebuilding the Cleveland Browns playthrough. Here we are in the Super Bowl, ready to take on the Seahawks, and you know what? Let's let the commentary just play out here.
It has been a tumultuous yet utterly riveting 2018 NFL season, and it all comes to a close here tonight as we welcome you to Super Bowl 53 from two-year-old Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis, beyond thrilled to be bringing you the Super Bowl. All the pomp, all the circumstance, all the pageantry. It doesn't get any better than this, partner.
I'm loving sharing this booth with you, sharing this moment, this type of a game. For all the teachers who said we'd never make it, we're here.
And we talk these last couple weeks about the buildup, the anticipation. I think these guys are just ready to get out there and get this thing started.
And I know that both coaching staffs have spent considerable time trying to figure out how to best bring their team up to a peak without taking them over the edge and causing a lot of issues early in the game.
And you don't think much of a pregame speech is needed for this one?
I think the pregame speeches were the shortest all year. If they didn't just say, let's go get them, guys, they probably talked too much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Super Bowl. It's looking like we actually won the toss there. Deshaun's pretty happy, so I think we're going to receive and start with the ball. I cannot believe we actually got here. This season has been wild. We started off 1-2. There's Joe Hayden right there. We started off 1-2. Now suddenly we're here in the Super Bowl, and we're the Browns, man. I cannot believe we actually got the Cleveland Browns to the Super Bowl, and it's so cool watching all these cinematics and stuff, right? Because I recognize every one of those players, because every person on this team is here because I want them. I traded for a couple of them. I drafted a few of them. Of course, some of them were already here when I got here, but this is my team, and we're here in the Super Bowl, ready to take on the Seahawks. And for those that don't know how the Super Bowl works, which I imagine everybody does at this point, this is the championship game of the NFL. The winner is the NFL champion. The loser is just the team that lost to the NFL champion, and nobody remembers the loser. We want to be a winner. Let's go out there and get some freaking points. So if you're wondering, of course, we had that injury last week to Myles Garrett. He's now gone. He's out for the rest of the season. Obviously, he was not going to be able to be here for the Super Bowl. So we now have Emmanuel Ogbah filling in. And, of course, we have this man right here, Christine Michael, who is back from his turf toe injury. He is ready to go. He's starting for us here today. And hopefully he can replicate some of the success that he had during the regular season. Poor Duke Johnson Jr., man. Oh, that's about to be a wide open David Njoku. There he is. Let's get downfield there, buddy. So far, so good here on the opening drive. So I decided to give us both our Color Rush jerseys because I thought, it's the freaking Super Bowl. Let's have our Color Rush jerseys, right? Oh, man, I hope we win this. But as I said time and time again, win or lose, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into this series and being part of my Cleveland Browns rebuild. I've had so much fun playing through this series and rebuilding this team and just enjoying Madden again. And you guys being part of that has made it so much better. So thank you guys so much. Win or lose, I hope we get a W here today. But even if we don't, I want to thank you guys for being here for the series. Let's go out there. Let's make you proud. Let's put up some points and get the ball here to David Njoku yet again. I actually very rarely throw to my tight end on that slant play there. It just seemed like the right thing to do, given how open he was. And I'm worried that I may play too conservative here in this game. So in the first game of the playoffs, let's focus here for a second. In the first game of the playoffs, in the snow, I played terribly, and I think that's because I was so worried about messing up, because in the playoffs, with the NFL, it's one and done. We're not talking about, basketball or hockey where it's like a best-of-7 series. Oh, no, if you have a bad game, there goes your whole season, buddy. So I played pretty conservatively. In the second playoff game, I also played conservatively, but I took more shots downfield, I took more risks, and we played pretty well. I'm hoping to do a mix of that here today. I want to take some shots downfield, but not any crazy ones, And speaking of shots downfield, there we go. Corey Coleman on that corner route. Let's get it, man. I really want to follow that up with a touchdown pass. Oh, do I dare to dream with a play-action stretch shot? I don't think we do. We're going to go for the actual run play. Though it's saying not to run it that way. Can we even... Yeah, I don't think we can change that to the other side. So go for a zone split, which we can change to that side. You know what? They're saying it's not going to be there. So I think we go crazy with it and we try something. We try something wild here. And you know what's wild? Me just running. I didn't like that play. Hey. That was a bit of a late hit if you ask me, and I think DeShone Kizer's hurt. I think DeShone Kizer's hurt. No, he isn't. He's actually good. Who got hurt then? I was really, really concerned that Cardale Jones was going to have to come in here. So Myles Garrett and Duke Johnson are both injured. They're both on IR. So it was actually the Seahawks, all 2 quarters. Their starting left end dislocated his thumb. Okay, Thomas Rawls, their starting running backs on IR. And Tyler Lockett is also on IR. That's going to hurt their offense a little bit. Okay, so we can actually run against them, I think, a little bit better as a result of their starting defensive end not being in anymore, huh? All right, so let's go for the slants. We're on the 5-yard line. Here we go, boys. First touchdown of the Super Bowl. Let's freaking do it. Who's it going to be, Cooper Kupp or Josh Gordon? Which one of you wants it more? And I'm actually not liking either of those options. I probably could have gotten it off to one of them, but they weren't ridiculously open, so I didn't want to force it. I'm going to be really conservative here. I'm going to tell you guys right here and now, I'm probably going to be really conservative here in this game because I do not want... I want to come out with points every single drive. Even if that means settling for 3, I don't care. We're coming away with some points, you know? And coming across... Oh, my gosh. All right. All right, DeShone Kizer, get up there, buddy. There we freaking go. Richardson just simply could not catch him. DeShone Kizer, of all people, ran in the first touchdown. Who would have thought, man? Mr. Kizer getting drafted to the Browns. And let's ignore real life here for a moment and all of his struggles in real life. But here in my career, my franchise, Season 1 did pretty good. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Season 2, NFL MVP, and scored the opening touchdown of the Super Bowl in his second freaking season. So far, so good, boys. They drove down and scored on us, however. That Seahawk offense. I was really hoping, how good would it have been if our defense would have actually just straight up held right there and got us the ball back with a 7-0 lead. All right, we're going to try this counter to the outside. Oh, good blocks. Oh, very good blocks. Unfortunately, Michael Bennett, Texas A&M zone, he's pretty quick. And when he's chasing it like that, it may be hard for you to get away. Let's go for a mesh here. Oh, the end of the first. Either way, we're going to call mesh again because we're on the right hash mark, and this is where Josh Gordon shines. Josh Gordon has been coming up so clutch for us over the course of the playoffs here, so I'm going to give him the opportunity to do it here again. There it is. Had to keep going for the mesh play. Let's see if they're going to leave Flash Gordon open. If not, Davion Wilson's probably going to be there. And that's Flash Gordon. That's Flash Gordon wide open. And he gets... Oh, he almost got away. He almost got away. Earl Thomas said, no, sir. No, sir. He had one man to beat and couldn't get away. Let's call a tight end angle here. The downside to Davion Wilson here, I love giving Davion the ball, but he's got Richard Sherman covering him, right? So it's kind of... I'm a bit nervous to try and, force passes to him. Why force passes to him? And we have a wide open Corey Coleman coming across here. There we go. Of course, we are playing under a roof, right? So basically, I don't have to worry about, bad routes or bad runs or, missed blocks most of the time. For the most part, this is where my team can really excel. We have perfect conditions to play in. Oh, Corey Coleman. There you go, buddy. Oh, good catch. Good catch. He fell backwards there a little bit, but very good catch. What else do we have here, boys? What else do we have here? Let's just go for a counter. I want to have a nice mix of run and pass because the more I run, the more their safeties are going to bump up on us, right? That's my theory anyway. All right, not really a whole lot to work with there. Now we're on the 21-yard line. Let's try that same idea. Let's go tight end angle again. It's going to be Davion Wilson on the corner. He may be able to be... he's got Cam Chancellor and Richard Sherman he's running between, so it may be tough for him to get open. Who needs to throw to him when they're leaving Corey Coleman so open on that play right there? It's kind of absurd. So how do we wrap this up? How do we put a bow on this drive? I have an idea. Let's go single back. Let's go to our formation, and we're going to go for the X-Dagger. And X-Dagger is, of course, going to be David Njoku just coming across. He's typically, wide open on this play. Very rarely do they actually stop it seems like. And there he is. Oh, no! That is not what I wanted to have happen there. Is he okay? All right, at least he's walking. In the last game, we had a fumble, and that resulted in my backup running back being out the rest of the game, which my backup at the time was the starter. Oh, no. We haven't fumbled, like, at all since, like, week 3. Now suddenly we're fumbling in the playoffs. All right, they're on the 3-yard line. Come on, defense. Don't let them go 97 yards. Stop them. All right, good job. Wait. They got safety. Okay, so let me give you guys what I was actually thinking about here. So I was basically staring. You see the second quarter, you see the time, then you see the yard line. I was staring at the yard line, essentially. And I saw that we got the ball back here on the 38. So I'm like, okay, they punted. No, they got a freaking safety, and we are up 9-7. Let's freaking go, boys. A safety in the Super Bowl. I wonder who got it. I hope it was Stanley. I really hope it was Stanley Schmidt. All right. We got 3:33 left in the second. Let's orchestrate a scoring drive here. If we can walk out here with a touchdown, that's going to really help. Fire that in, bud. Oh, really good defense, man. They have such a good, like, defensive secondary. It's kind of absurd. Now it's 3rd and 8. You know what I do on 3rd and 8s here? We go to coach suggestions. We find ourselves a screen. Although, unfortunately, they're not giving me a screen here. They're really not wanting to give me a screen here. All right, we're just going to go for this play, I guess. We just had to call a play. I was running out of time for crying out loud. All right. And here we go again. I see how open he is. Oh, no. No, I was actually going to throw to him. I thought I was actually going to be able to run that first, but he caught up to me way too fast, man. It's the fastest man alive. Oh, I wish I would have thrown that. But then again, when you're throwing on the run, especially, he's a right-handed quarterback, right? When you're throwing to the left like that, you're throwing across your body. It's not great. It's not ideal. All right, put some backspin on her. And about half power is what we need here, I think, to get him inside the 10. Let's see. All right, he's going to fair catch it at the 12-yard line. All right, there we go. Not bad. Could have been a better drive, but you know what? We have the lead. Defense has gotten a safety on them, so maybe that's going to rattle them a bit. And they have to go freaking 88 yards. So come on, D. Come on, D. And defense has held. Got the ball back pretty quick. I think they actually punted. So we have the ball here at the 30-yard line. They're in zone coverage. Richard Sherman's over there. So I think the counter is going to be okay. But the thing is, we're running right into Michael Bennett. But they actually blocked Michael. Good job. Good job, guys. There we go. Kristen Michael getting downfield. Now let's look at that double flares. I'm hesitant to really, 2-minute warning. I'm hesitant to try to really attack that defensive secondary because they have, as I said, a really good defensive secondary. I mean, in general, they have a pretty good defense. Let's go for a screen. Let's hope Michael Bennett doesn't read this, and we can actually just hit him on the screen nice and easy. Okay, there we go. Get those blocks. All right, there we go. I'll take that. All right, so keep in mind we are, in fact, within play action dagger. This will actually be perfect. We are within 2 minutes, so it looks like they're blitzing, but I think David Njoku is going to be there anyway. You know what? Just in case, I don't even want to bother with play action. We're going to send Dave running the same route. We'll have Corey and Josh both go deep. Just get them out of the way, and we'll try and hit David. All right, Dave. Make up for that fumble. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. You know what? Timeout. Timeout. I always forget to call mine. I always waste them. Well, I don't really waste them. I just don't utilize them. And I think by calling the timeout here, it's good because that gives my starters time to rest a little bit, you know. At the very least, I want to get out of here with a field goal. Get that block. There you go. Get up field. Stiff arm him. All right. I'll take that. I mean, if you're getting a 5-yard carry, can you really be upset about a 5-yard carry? I mean, that's pretty good if you ask me. Oh, Z-spot. Let's see if we can get a nice angle here and get Corey Coleman on this slant. If not, we'll look for Michael maybe. And Corey Coleman, fire that in, buddy. Good catch. Very good catch. All right, let's go for a hurry up here into a... Do we dare go for a halfback slip screen? I think we do. And let's see. It's there. Okay, no, it isn't. They actually had a line. It's always when... The only time a screen doesn't work is when a lineman covers it. Let's call one of our timeouts now. All right. What can we do here, boys? What can we do here? I'm gonna look at the community plays. Okay, we're going to go for the tight end angle. We ran this a couple times already. Tight end angle to this side. Corey Coleman coming across may be nice, and then we can set it up to a third down when we go for a mesh. Although, who knows? Maybe Olsen will be open there, although probably not likely. All right, get upfield, stiff arm, buddy. There you go. And now we run same play. Okay, scratch the idea of the mesh. Same play, same formation, but it's going to be Olsen coming across. Come on, boys. Kristen has a long ways to run there. And so now it's Davion Olsen wide open. There you go, fighting for it. You know what? We have a chance to actually get a touchdown here. So I don't want to call this. I really don't want to call it same play, but let's see. It may actually work. Let's have Corey Coleman running a straight up out. And Corey, that's you, buddy. There you go. Corey, Mr. Red Zone. Mr. Red Zone took a pretty big hit. We're going for the field goal. We got 4 seconds left. We just need to boot the 3. It's always so tempting to go for it, you know? But you know what? This puts us up at a 5-point lead, which makes it so they can't just kick a field goal and take the lead or anything like that. Even if they get a field goal, they're still losing. They have to get a touchdown to get the lead back. And we have 1 second left in the half. But, I mean, that just involves us kicking it off to them. And nothing big is probably going to happen. So, just kick it off. There we go. The half is over. We have the ball to start the second half. The third quarter, the final half of our season here, boys. Win or lose. The final half. We have 2 more quarters left in our season. Oh, man. All right, let's do this. All right, so they're covering everybody pretty well except for my fullback. So right there, when they're covering everybody, just dump it down, get some yards, you know? All right. Ooh, we're on the right-hand side here, and we've got the mesh. Let's see if they want to leave Josh Gordon open on this route. If not, Davion Olsen's probably going to be pretty open. All right, that's going to be Davion. All right, it's going to be nobody because we're just going to miss our throw entirely. All right, 3rd and 7. Honestly, I think we call the same play. I really do think we call the same play. To community, because community has this always in here pretty much all the time. There it is, mesh. Let's see if they're going to cover it again. At the very least, I mean, Davion should be open, and he was open, but he just couldn't actually get it to him. And there's Davion again. He's not going to get... Oh, there... Hey, I'd say that ball crossed. As he turned right there, I think the ball actually crossed, and they're actually giving us credit for it. There we go. 2 tight end set. Let's go to David Njoku. We're going to send Chance Hurley, the rookie tight end, deep just to kind of clear out one of those linebackers. You see about hitting Dave here for some relatively easy yards. There we go. Oh, Dave. Okay. I fed you to the wolves there, man. I apologize for that. I had this idea in my head. I went with it regardless of whether or not it was actually going to work. And that's a character flaw. It's something I got to work on here in Madden. That was a bad idea. Shouldn't have done that. All right, so Davion Olsen on the deep corner. Not there. Fire that in. There we go. Corey Coleman. Please don't fumble. I saw him surrounded by like 5 people. I'm like, do I dare dive? I don't. I'm afraid to dive. He's 7 catches for 99 yards. We're just getting him the ball here today. I'm afraid to dive because dives result in fumbles, boys. Remember that. All right, let's see about hitting Corey on this deep corner here. All right, they're in zone, so Corey's not going to be there, and Davion will be. If you guys want to keep leaving the underneath routes, I'm telling you, man, I am not against hitting those routes over and over and over. I'll keep doing it. It does not bother me none whatsoever. All right. Oh, come on, line. Come on, line. We're really struggling to run here. I feel like I keep having to do these short passes because those are really the only things that work. Let's go for a Z spot. It's typically very open. They kind of have to pick between leaving Corey Coleman open or leaving Kristen Michael open. So we'll see which one they choose. And they left Corey open. There he is, buddy. 100 yards on the game for Mr. Corey Coleman. We're really exploiting that side of the field. Now we go for a halfback screen, I think. If we can come away with a field goal, by the way, that puts us at an 8-point lead, which is a pretty freaking big deal. And there we go. Underneath. Freaking Michael Bennett got away from his block. That's okay. I'm okay with that. 2nd and 9. What do we do? 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 Do I dare even? You know what? I randomly think, even though we're on the left hash mark here, oh, Cooper Kupp on the mesh, but it doesn't look like it's actually going to be open because of the way they're lining up. Actually, it's there. No, it isn't. It isn't there, but oh my goodness, that throw. That's why he's MVP. He wasn't even that open. I forced it there. That was a risky play, but Deshaun freaking Kaiser put up a perfect rainbow, hit Cooper Kupp right in stride. And here we are on the 4-yard line, which, what's going on here? Are they challenging? They're challenging it. Let's see. One. Oh, no. Caught it. One. The tip of his foot may have been in, but I don't think it's going to be. Unfortunately, boys, I think she's coming back. They're cheering. Who are they cheering for? They're cheering for them. Yeah, they called it back. Now let's look for a halfback screen, I guess. Let's look for another halfback screen. They're actually bumping up everybody, which shows blitz to me, which may actually leave Corey Coleman open. We'll see. Okay, they're showing blitz, but it's not actually there. Going underneath, but they have a lineman. Why do they do that? I swear, like, it's so weird when you see a lineman covering a screen, but that's the only thing that really stops it. All right. We'll just boot the field goal here. Get out of here with an 8-point lead. Don't block that. Are you kidding me? Oh, tackle him. Tackle him. Are you kidding me? This is not happening. They did not just block a field goal in the Super Bowl and return it for a touchdown. How does that happen? So we go from what should have been an 8-point lead to being down by 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up. You know what? Davion Olsen's going to be open here. I can feel it. Okay. No, he isn't, because they keep just leaving Corey Coleman open underneath. They are refusing to give us that deep ball, man. They are just so hell-bent on stopping that deep ball. Tight end angle, man. I'm calling the same idea, but to the opposite side. We're going to look for Corey Coleman here. And they're so hell-bent on stopping the deep ball that they're always leaving us open here. Like, we're slow and steady driving down every single drive. But we need to come away with a touchdown here. No more of this sissy, no more of this sissy field goal stuff. Or blocked field goal stuff. You can almost see it with the way the animation was playing out, that they were going to block that field goal. And lo and behold, they did. They're not respecting the Corey Coleman deep ball. I'm just saying. That's a deep ball you need to respect. Also respect Davion Olsen, who's been kind of quiet so far this game. But he got involved right there. Let's call another counter. Let's see if they want to leave it open. It looks like they're actually sending a heavy rush. But if everyone actually holds their block, which they freaking don't. And who's hurt now? I have no idea who's hurt. Well, I don't think... I'll check, I guess. I don't think it was Kristen Michael. If anything, it's probably a random lineman. My right guard, Zeitler, got hurt there. What, did you get hurt not holding your block or what? Like... All right, what do we do here, boys? I think we go for a double flares. It's a play I'm super comfortable with. They're in press coverage. They're not respecting that deep ball. If Corey can beat his man, he's there. The play's there to be made. We have to go underneath here. There we go. Kristen Michael coming out of the backfield, hitting in stride. And now it's 3rd and 7. You know what? Let's have Corey running a straight-up slant here, I think. And fire that in, buddy. There you go. He got it, but nope, he actually dropped it. So he's slightly short. Would have been slightly short anyway. Yeah, Zeitler, you're coming back in, man. We need you. We need you as our starter. 53 freaking yard field goal. All right. And can you actually lower this? I might. Okay, we can raise it. We can lower it. Okay. I'm not 100% convinced I'm going to make this. We'll see. And pretty good power. Pretty much perfect accuracy. Come on, Zane. Oh, my gosh. I didn't think he made it. I didn't think he actually made it. I thought he was just short. Oh, that's scary. This is a really scary game. But this is what we kind of want out of the Super Bowl, right? If I would have blown them out, that would have been no fun. If I would have been blown out, obviously that'd be no fun. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. You're not holding. You're letting them drive down and score on us. All right, so they drove down. They got a field goal. We have 3 minutes and 39 seconds left. We are in control of our own destiny here, boys. And there it is. Had to wait. Okay, hold your blocks here, people. Come on. The old Legion of Boom here is really just... We can't seem to hold any kind of blocks on them whatsoever, which is really hurting. All right. Go for a Y sail. Let's send Chance Hurley deep. Just kind of get rid of that safety. See about Corey Coleman there. See about David Njoku. And that's going to be Big Dave. There you go, bud. You dropped that? Of course you did. Why wouldn't you drop it in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl, man? I don't see why you wouldn't. Now we have to go for a mesh. I mean, even though we're on the left-hand side of the field, we need, like, a play that just works for us, you know? It doesn't look like it's actually going to be there. We'll see. And there it is. Tiptoe that, buddy. Tiptoe that. All right. You got it. You got tackled out. Josh Gordon is invaluable to our team. Let's just leave it at that. He has been making plays like that pretty much all season. If Corey Coleman can beat his man, which he has done so many times this season, this is a touchdown. Come on, Corey. Beat your man. They're playing back. All right, we'll just hit Josh Gordon. If they were actually doing proper bump and run there, where Corey can potentially beat him, but what they did there is they had him up really close, and then they dropped their man back. That's actually a really good time for a screen. Oh, get behind him. There we go. Kristen, go for that juke. Oh, there we go. Look how, literally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Seahawks were right there, ready to take him out, for crying out loud. It almost seems silly to go for a run here, but the idea is to try and get us closer to that right hash mark a little bit. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, so now we're a little bit closer to that right hash mark. That gives us a little bit more wiggle room. And now I want to hit him. Community. Where is she? Come on. I want to hit him with that mesh. I want to hit him with that. No, 2-minute warning. We're going to call the same play anyway. Oh, it's a 2-minute warning, guys. The final 2 minutes of the season. Where is she? There it is. Mesh. Josh Gordon on the corner. We're right here in the middle of the field. If he's not there, Davion Wilson will probably get a first down with that crossing route. Josh is there. Josh is there, my man. Can we not, Madden? I typically get mad about drop passes. Can we not drop passes in the end zone in the Super Bowl with 2 minutes left? We can't be having that. Josh is there. Well, that's 2 straight drops in the end zone for Josh Gordon. And now, sadly, we have to kick another freaking field goal. This is scary. This is really scary. And you know what we're going to have to do here, boys? We're going to have to watch what happens. We're going to have to watch our defense play. So go to slow and play all offense. We are going to watch our defense in the final 2 minutes of the Super Bowl. I don't like this, guys. I don't like this at all. Ooh, there we go. I mean, they're starting on the 19. That's pretty bad field position. Buster Screen ain't having none of this. This is so scary. I promise if our defense gets us the ball back, we will win this game. I don't care what I have to do. If our defense stops them here and gets us the ball back without them scoring, we will win this game. All right, so, of course, Myles Garrett is out, injured in the last game. So we're going to be missing that pass rush a little bit. Emmanuel Ogbah's filling in for him. Oh, Danny, you're almost there. The reason why they got through so quick is they go for a screen. Come on, D. Are you serious right now, guys? Come on. I can't believe the reason why the Seahawks are even in this freaking game is because they blocked a field goal and returned for a touchdown. Come on, defense. Hold them here. All right, he's dropping back. No pass rush really to speak of. There we go. And he threw it. Oh, come on. Call that. That was intentional grounding. Coaching adjustment, strip ball aggressive. I mean, yeah, they should. There's Joe Hayden. Joe, if you can make a play right now in the Super Bowl, you've done so much for the Browns in your career. We just need one more thing for you. Someone kill him dead. Fumble him. Fumble him. Come on, Stanley.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Now they're just going to start running the ball.
Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And a short
There,
gain there.
I can't even call a timeout. Why is the game not utilizing my timeouts right now?
First down carry, so it's
They're just wasting out the clock. Shouldn't we be using timeouts right now?
You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
All right, come on, D. There we go.
Now for Kofrani Muhammad.
Where's our timeouts? Why?
Goes nowhere, losing yards
I would really like pause and resume.
at the 39.
I can press B to exit. What's that even gonna do? Okay, so now they're calling a timeout. What the heck is happening right now?
Sound like 100,000 in here.
Oh my gosh, guys, it's 18-18 in the fourth quarter. There's like no time left here whatsoever. It's 3rd and 10 on the 39-yard line. Oh, okay. Well, because I did that, it actually seems to have stopped everything. But why weren't timeouts being called in the first place? It's so weird. So it's still on speed slow. Go back to play all offense, which is going to involve us watching this play. This is our season right here, boys. If we can stop this run, and like especially make it so they don't get any yardage, kill him dead. There we go. There's a timeout from Cleveland. I didn't even call it. The game called it. This is a, what's 38 plus 17? 48. That's a 56-yard field goal. No, 55-yard field goal. Oh my gosh. Don't let them get this, guys. Don't let them get this. We've gone so far to get to this point. Come on. Block the field goal. They blocked ours. Come on. Come on. We didn't even try to block it. He missed that by a country mile. By a country freaking mile, he missed that. Not even close. All right, boys. We've got 2 minutes. Well, not 2 minutes. We got 24 seconds to drive down. Why did I say 2 minutes? I think it's because of 2-minute warning. I don't even know what I'm saying right now, guys. Leave me alone. We're in the Super Bowl. All right. Cooper Kupp's there, coming across. I don't think they're giving us a deep ball. No, they're not. So that's going to be a Cooper Kupp. There we go. Come, guys. How many passes in a freaking row are we going to drop in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl? Like, seriously. Like, there's nothing as frustrating as watching your receivers drop wide open passes in the Super Bowl, you know? All right, we're calling this the opposite side. Same thing we've been running pretty much all game. It's going to be probably a wide open Corey Coleman. And there he is again. Just trying to get downfield a little bit. And we have one time. Okay, we have to call a timeout now. Now we're on the right. Now that we're on the right hash mark, you guys know the play is coming. I hope they don't know the play is coming because it should be pretty obvious. Where is it? There's the mesh switch. We're on the right hash mark.
They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's
Josh Gordon's there. Come on, man. Come on, leave Josh open. They're not really leaving them open. Bad freaking throw. Come on, dude. And now we've got 6 seconds left on the. They want me to punt? No, we don't do that. We don't do that here. We're not playing for overtime. I mean, we're probably going to be in overtime. That's probably where we're heading. But we're playing for the win right here and now, boys. We are playing for the win right here and now. The trick, of course, is to waste as much time as I can here while the play is actually going on. But, and, oh my gosh. You know, if you would have gotten tackled there and actually held on to the freaking ball, I would have actually been freaking able to call a timeout and kick the field goal. How many drop passes is that, guys? 5, 6 in the fourth quarter within the final 2 minutes? This is absurd. This is freaking absurd. All right, more options, custom play options, play all offense, it's on slow. They're going to throw a Hail Mary, I imagine. Yeah, they're going Hail Mary. I really don't see them getting it. We're heading into overtime in the freaking Super Bowl, guys. I'm just letting you know what's happening right now. Unless they get this. Unless they get this. All right. We are going into overtime in the freaking Super Bowl. Just want to make sure we're all aware of what's happening right now. And for the record, We're watching offense. We're watching defense the entire time. I don't care. We're not simming their defense at all. None of that stuff's happening. Oh, Tyler Worthy and Deshaun Kaiser walking out there. Browns have won the toss. Let's freaking do this, man. Let's freaking do this. Elvis says we won the toss before it even shows the coin toss happening, but whatever. We won it. Tyler Worthy, Deshaun Kaiser. They're kicking off. We're about to watch the kickoff return. We're watching everything here, guys. We're not playing games. Win or lose, I want to thank you guys so much once again for being part of this. This is incredible. All right. Hey, Coop, how about, hey, face mask. There we go. Now we're on the 35-yard line.
What's the call here?
There we go. Hey, Coop, next time, don't run it out like an idiot. All right, so we're on the 34-yard line. All right, play moment. This is what separates the boys from the men, I suppose. Overtime in the Super Bowl. How about we catch some passes? Oh, how about we catch that pass? Josh Gordon. Oh, I was hoping he'd be able to get away there. I am 32 of 45, by the way. Nothing but short passes this entire game pretty much out of me. Okay. Coach suggestions. Do we dare look at the double flares here? I'm honestly a little shaky right now. Like, I'm not even kidding, guys. This is insane. I think David Njoku's about to be very open here. We'll see. And he is! He is! Oh, don't you intercept that. Oh, good catch, Dave! Good catch, Dave! All right. I want to try for a halfback counter, but they're bumping up people on us. They're not respecting Corey Coleman. They're also not respecting Davion Olsen here. And did I say Davion Olsen? I meant Davion Olsen. Get up there, buddy. Oh, boys. We are so close. All right, the play here is very simple. X-Dagger. David Njoku coming across. He's going to have a couple people in his way, I imagine. He's getting bumped into. Dave's there. Dave, are you? Oh, my God, dude. Guys, catch the freaking football. This is so frustrating. If you guys think it's frustrating to watch, imagine being me freaking playing. This is absurd. Catch the football. There he is again. Are you seriously? You know what, Dave? You know what? You're gone. David Njoku, you're freaking gone. I'm tired of it. I am tired of you. 2 straight game-winning touchdowns in the Super Bowl. Chance Hurley's coming in, dude. I'm tired of this. We're calling the same play again because I think it's going to work. I can't believe this, man. This is silly. And the rookie Chance Hurley about to show you how it's done.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Looked like they had a window to get that in there, but a good job rallying defensively.
Excellent timing, no pass interference. The hit jars it loose, and now they force them into a decision. Do you go for it on 4th down or kick the field goal?
Let's see how much this team actually wants to win.
So they say forget the field goal in the lead.
Let's see how much this team wants to win.
They'll try and run forward, Michael. And he's into the end zone. Move over, James White. You've got a new rival for best finish to a Super Bowl ever. And how about this? The dog pound gets the crown. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs.
Kristen freaking Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, your Super Bowl champion, Cleveland Browns. What a freaking match that was. I'm not even going to lie. I'm still mad. I am still mad about those drop passes. But we won. Let's watch the presentation.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
DeShone Kizer, Tyler Worthy, Corey Coleman. Oh my goodness, guys. I cannot believe. Oh, and Christine Michael there in the back, the man who got the game-winning touchdown. I can't believe that worked out the way it did. I feel like they should have been given a chance to score. Don't you guys? But wow. What an absolute roller coaster that game was. I had to throw 50 passes. 34 of 50 for 382 yards. Oh my goodness. We could not run the ball to save our lives that game. We couldn't. I mean, Christine Michael had 11 carries for 32 yards, but he got the yards he needed when he needed them to get that game-winning touchdown. If we would have failed there, by the way, they would have gotten the ball, and all they would have had to have done is drive down and kick a field goal to win. If our defense would have stopped them, we could have tried to score it again and could have won that way. But that was such a heat-of-the-moment decision to run the ball with Christine Michael right there. I was furious. We literally dropped 3 straight game-winning touchdowns. All in a row. Bam, 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 bam. And not to mention the ones from before where Josh Gordon was dropping those passes. It's like, seriously, I don't know if it's in the coding of Madden for them to make my guys drop passes in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl, but that was absurd. I guess it kind of makes more sense, though. I mean, the nerves are probably going. I mean, jeez. That was way too frustrating. I mean, seriously. Seriously. David dropped 4 passes, Corey dropped 3, Josh dropped 3, and then Chance and Cooper each dropped 1. Like, for crying out loud. But we won! We freaking won the Super Bowl. And now I pose the question, what do we do next? I mean, I don't think we can call it a Browns rebuild if we make it to the AFC Championship in our first season and we win the Super Bowl in the second season. So maybe it's now just a Browns let's play? I don't know. I want to keep playing, I do. There might be a lapse between this episode and the next one because there's going to be the offseason. So I probably might take a little bit of a break or something. But like I think I want to continue on. Like I'm excited to do the draft and free agency and all of that stuff. So I'd love to hear what you guys think about that down there in the comments. Man, look at I can't believe this. Such a good game. And you know what? Chance and Coop, you both had your chance, no pun intended, to get involved here, but you both dropped passes here in the Super Bowl. Let's check out the defense. I can't believe they freaking blocked the field goal and returned it for a touchdown. Tyler Worthy, my man, drafted in the first round, Defensive Rookie of the Year, 10 tackles. Any sacks? Not a single sack, not a single interception. My defense did not have a ton of big plays to make. We had a bunch of tackles in the backfield, which helped. Man, I guess they did step up pretty big when they needed to. When they could have drove down and got that touchdown or got that field goal at the very end, and our defense stopped them 3 straight times. Oh, that was so good. Why does Josh Gordon have a pass deflection? Did he deflect an interception? I have no idea. Oh my goodness. How do you end off an episode like that? That comeback we had during the regular season, I think, was probably still my favorite game I've had of Madden. This is a good one, though. This match here definitely is going to be one of the most memorable games of Madden I've ever had. But it shouldn't have been as memorable as it is, because if they didn't block that field goal and if we didn't drop, how many passes total did we drop? Oh, by the way, Zane Gonzalez with that 53-yard field goal. That helped out so much as well. Oh my goodness. Everything in this game, everything just came up perfectly. But if we didn't drop 12 passes that game, think about that for a second. I had 16 incompletions, 12 were drops. I'm just saying. But if it weren't for those, it wouldn't have been as close of a game. But if those things didn't happen, it wouldn't have been as interesting. And I'm sure for you guys, for me, I'm just a giant ball of stress right now. I hated that. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It's gonna put me into an early retirement. I'm telling you guys, that was that was nuts. But I'm sure it was entertaining to watch. And at the end of the day, that's what this series is all about. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Drop me a rating. Go get some likes for winning the Super Bowl, for crying out loud. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.